Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the upper timing chain cover or timing belt cover on this 2005 Hyundai Elantra, same as any 2001 to 2006 Elantra. Tools you'll need are jack and jack stands, 10 to 17 millimeter sockets, ratchet, extensions, and a Phillips screwdriver. To start off this repair, you're going to want to jack up the front of the vehicle and support it with jack stands. In this footage, you'll notice we have the wheel off. You do not need to remove your front tire. We had done that for different reasons.
And we get the car supported with the lift, and you can do it with jack stands. And then we're going to have to support the engine because we're going to remove the motor mount. We're going to do that with a floor jack and a piece of wood in between the jack and the oil pan. Locate your 3 upper motor mount bolts and nuts. It's actually 2 nuts and a bolt. It's a 14 millimeter. Remove those.
And we'll just fast forward here as we remove those 3 nuts.
I'm removing the Phillips head screw that holds power steering reservoir. Lift it up. Slide it out of the way. And locate this 10 millimeter here that's on the bottom of the power steering reservoir. Clamp and remove that. And you've got 1, 2, 3 14 millimeter bolts.
And we'll kick it into high gear again here as we fast forward through removing those 3 bolts.
Now with the 17 millimeter socket, I'm going to take the nut off the top of the motor mount. And now I can pull the engine mount bracket off and slide the engine mount out of the way. Locate the 14 that holds a bracket in place. Two 10 millimeter bolts hold on this bracket. And you're going to find the 6 10 millimeter bolts that hold on your timing cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Installing the upper timing cover.
Okay, we're going to fast forward here as we just start in all the bolts by hand first, and then tighten them up, and you can tighten them up to 15 or 16 foot-pounds. And as you can see, we just took ours off. It was actually, we shot this as part of doing the whole timing belt. And generally, if you're going to replace this, it's usually when you replace the timing belt. Sometimes they get wiped out by a broken timing belt. So fast forward as we tighten it up.
I'm putting the motor mount back in.
Okay, we're going to speed it up here. So as you saw, put the new motor mount back into place and then put the upper bracket on, and you saw us just kind of lift up the engine a little bit with the jack. That just allowed the everything to go together easier. Then we start all our bolts on, and then you can tighten up the upper bracket, let the engine down into place, and then tighten up all the rest of the bolts. And all these bolts, the 15 millimeters, you want to tighten up to about 50 to 55 foot-pounds, and that 17 millimeter nut, 60 to 65 foot-pounds.
Putting the bolt back in the power steering reservoir. And then the retaining screw.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.